Okay, so it's really too early. I don't know if you can, that's kind of hard to see probably, but so this is the outside of the hotel where I'm staying, and I kind of do a little walk through. It's real early in the morning, at least now, like all the bars and stuff are closed, so I can get through the street without, people like pulling on me and wanting me to go here and there and spend money, little go-go bar type stuff. And I'll kind of show you around the area. People shoot pool and stuff early here. Yeah, so it looks like during the daytime it's more just like pool halls, which is kind of cool. So I might get up early in the morning, maybe tomorrow, come out and just shoot some pool, hang out with people, stuff like that. At night though is a completely different story. You got let's see. Anyway, all these places, like massage places and stuff, but it's not massage, it's like brothel. But when do you sleep? I'm walking today. Okay, and so this is Nana Seafood here. Kind of give you an idea of prices and stuff. Alright, so this is the menu. This is kind of what the drinks are. Looks like around 200 to 300 baht. Water's 20 baht. Soft drink 30 baht. And then alcohol, it ranges anywhere from 150 to 1,000. Let's see, something like I'd probably normally get or would want. It's not too bad. So you can get like roasted duck and rice, and you get a whole bunch of, it's a lot of stuff with it, and that's only 100 baht, so that's about $3. And this is a sit-down restaurant. This is not like street food, so that's something to think about. If you want to get out of the heat and sit down somewhere. Like $100 for like duck noodles and a veggie, duck, stuff like that. And then, so I may do this actually. It's not a bad deal. So $250 for a small. So let's see how much that would be. About maybe $5. You can get tom yum seafood, the soup. I may want to try it just to get a different, taste from a different restaurant. See what it's like. Then here's like crabs and seafood. I think these are by the menu prices, or by the, how it's caught. If you want to get like a large grilled, I'm talking about, you get like the giant crab, shrimp, all this kind of stuff. You're looking at 3,500, but that is a huge amount of seafood. All kind of seafood. That's enough for probably 2 or 3 people. So if you had a group, doing that wouldn't be that bad. Lobster, 3,500. So it's kind of high end, stuff like that. But not all of it's high end. I mean, you got some just like $4.90 for sea bass, stuff like that. So that's about $10, maybe 11, if I'm doing my math right. I don't have my little flip chart with me. But so anyway, that's kind of the prices here. Here's stir-fried crab with yellow curry powder. That looks good. That's $4.50. Just a steamed crab. If you just want just a steamed crab with like some sauce, chili sauce and stuff like that, about 700 baht. So, and then veggies here, about 120 to 130 baht. Basic tom yum soup again, 250. I don't know what some of these other soups are, but I swear that soup, the broth alone fills you up. You eat just a few pieces of, what's in it. Not bad. Little salads for, it's basically, that thing was loud, $3, stuff like that. 120 baht is what those are. All right, so I may actually try this. I mean, why not? This is kind of cheap. Omelets. So here's a crab omelet for $2.50. Vegetable omelet. I'm a big omelet person, so I'm curious to try it. I wasn't thinking they would have anything anywhere close to breakfast type stuff. But let's see. You know what? I'm gonna do it. There's a veggie omelet for $1.50. That's not bad at all. So I basically divide that number by 32, and that's the American. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a vegetable omelet. Probably. Let me see what all we got down here. I wonder if you can get, surely you can get anything on the menu anytime if they're open, I would think, but it's too early for that tom yum soup. Plus I'm going to be eating at, let's see. Yeah, I'll be eating at Chinatown tonight, so I plan on trying to save some room for that. But, yeah, so they got Japanese and stuff here too. The prices. Let me see what all drinks. I might get some kind of if they got a little ice latte or some kind of coffee drink. I don't know if they do. I didn't see it in the menu, but so anyway, let's try out this veggie omelet. Okay, maybe I'm got a thing for smoothies now, but so here's the drink menu. Of course, this is non-alcoholic. I don't want any alcohol, especially 5 o'clock in the morning. There's hot tea, lemon soda, black tea, orange juice, pink milk, whatever that is. Hot cocoa, ice. So you can get hot or cold, iced of any of this stuff. Green tea, hot honey tea. And then they got smoothies, right? And then the smoothies, I went with a banana smoothie today, so that's 80 baht. It looks like a coconut is the only one that's priced more, and that's 90 baht. I guess that because the coconut, maybe it's more expensive. I don't know. But so 80 baht for the banana smoothie, and then the omelet was pretty cheap. And it looks like, I'm sure it's going to be like a large portion, or it's, you know what I mean. It's going to be a little bit more than just a basic, something you would get in America. That pineapple for $1.20 looks good too. I'm trying to remember what that is, how much that is. I want to say it's like maybe $4. So I mean, that's kind of high for here, I would think. But of course, this is a sit-down restaurant. I'm in the air conditioner. There's vegetable omelet, $1.50. We'll see how big it is when it comes out. It may be like ridiculously small. I don't know, but we'll find out. If nothing else, I got a cold smoothie to drink, and I'll have something in my stomach before I go to the temples. And I'm only doing 2 temples today. Turn this around. Yeah, so only doing 2 temples. I think I'm just gonna skip the Grand Palace. I mean, it's cool and all, but I don't necessarily. It's not really cool for me. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. And then there was the Emerald Buddha is pretty much right next to that. And the distance is like a 12-minute walk, so not too far away. But it was kind of like, I don't know. It's a little bit awkward to get to when you don't have phone service and you can't pull up maps and stuff like that. And so I did go to Google and zoomed in, but I couldn't really see the businesses. And I just feel like I'd waste a lot of time trying to find, even though it's only 12 minutes to walk, it's still, I mean, I missed one street on finding my hotel, and it took me a while to figure it out, So anyway. But today it's going to be reclining Buddha. That's a Wat Pho, is like kind of the shorter version of it. The real name of it is it's like five words, I believe, and some of the words are like 12, 13 letters. A really long name, for the actual correct name of it. But so I'm going to that, and then directly across it's basically a 2 to 3 minute walk to the pier, and it should be pretty easy to find. It's Tien Pier, and I'll go across that, and that will lead to, and the ferry is only, it's about 30 to 40 cents, I believe. I think it's 10 to 15 baht is what Google says, so it's real cheap. And I'll take the ferry to go across Chao Phraya River, and then I'll go to Waterroon, and that's the temple I'm going to spend the most time at. To me, it's the most beautiful. And so I'm definitely going to take a lot of pictures at both temples and a lot of video. And then I think Chinatown was kind of, it's a little bit awkward to get to from, I would have to take like 3 or 4 different interchanges on railways and stuff. And then a lot of walking too. So I saw there was a coffee shop. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Look at this. That looks good. So this is the banana smoothie for 80 baht. That thing looks good. That's all fancy too. This is a fancy place. I'm splurging today. All right. So, okay. And lost my train of thought. I'm gonna try this in just a second. What I'm thinking about doing, since Chinatown is so big and I can't eat all day, every day, I just can't do it. I want to try everything. This is the food capital of the world. Honestly, I'd put Hong Kong second to Thailand, Bangkok especially. So, anyway, I'm gonna, my goal is to just sample a little bit of everything. That's the goal. If something tastes good, I'm eating the whole thing. And I really hate to just eat one bite of something and go to the next. But it's like, if I ate all of this, then all of that, I might be able to make it through 2 street food meals before I'm done. I can't fit any more in. So I'm gonna try to stretch the eating process, and hopefully I don't come back too fat. But so anyway, let's try this smoothie out. Let's see what it's all about. You can tell it has fresh banana in it. That's what I like about Bangkok, as far as like the juices and flavors. It's actual fruit. It's not like an artificial, we made this in a lab, 10 years ago, or the chemical additive that makes you think it's banana, it doesn't taste, it's not like a sweet, what we're used to in America banana, or banana flavoring. It's not like that. It's like they got maybe 3 or 4 bananas and blended them together with ice and a little bit of milk. That's what it tastes like. So it's not ultra sweet. It's just like a really good, natural. Everything natural is what I would say or call it. And so here's the omelet. Oh, thank you. That looks good. Thank you. All right, so this is the omelet. Didn't have the little tomatoes and the little stuff like the other places, but anyway, that's a pretty big size omelet. That must be about 3 eggs. So 150 baht for this. Alright, so this is one thing, only me and a select few friends will think it's funny, but I don't know, who cares? I'm gonna say it anyway. So, the women of the night, you know what I mean? Which now they're the women of the morning. You know what I mean? Anyway, they all try to pull on you, oh, massage, or I go back to your room and stuff. I'm like, no. Anyway, I made a motion like I was going to get something to eat, I'm like, if they're going to, kind of waste my time trying to get the business, I'm going to waste their time and try to find out where something good to eat is. You know what I mean? So I said, one of them, and they're all friendly, even if you reject them, they're still friendly, most of them. Not all of them, but most of them. Anyway, so one of them was like, I was like, yeah, I made a motion rub my stomach. I was like, I want to go get something to eat, one of them said where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to get something to eat. I was hoping they'd tell me a good place to eat. And they said, well, we got a good place to eat. I was like, okay. So I said, well, where are you going? And they said, well, we're going to get something to eat. I was like, well, I'm going to get something to eat. And they said, well, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to get something to eat. And they're like, what you go? And I'm like, eat, you know, like, to me, I'm thinking a fork, you know, like motion to eat. And one of them's like, oh, sake. And I'm like, no, that's not the motion I'm making. And I'm just not, I didn't even think about it. Like, they use chopsticks most of the time. So, like me doing a fork eating, like they didn't know what I was, you know, they don't associate that with eating. They just saw my hand go in their mouth, you know. You know what they're thinking. They thought I was motioning for that. I'm like, no, I don't want that. This is a fork. I want to eat, you know. They're like, I'm trying to find something good to eat. Anyway, that omelet, it was kind of boring. To be honest with you, it didn't have a lot of flavor to it. The smoothie was great, but I don't know, honestly, I could have probably found a smoothie that was maybe half the price somewhere else that didn't have food, you know, just had smoothies. Anyway, tomorrow that may be the route I go, just get a smoothie for breakfast. And kind of just forget about, you know, the food part, so. Yeah, definitely tomorrow is going to be go to Thailand Noi. Excuse me, talking a lot. Yeah, Thailand Noi. That's more like the art district. That's the kind of stuff I care about, music and art. So, all right, here's the laundromat. I thought that was cool. I was wondering, you know, whether or not I should do my laundry somewhere. I think you drop it off there, but I don't know. More than likely, I'll just. You know, try to fold all my clothes back to where I can just bring them with me in a carry-on. Oh, brother. And so this is Sukhumvit Road here. And Sukhumvit, I forget the name of this. Maybe this is just the entrance way. I have to look, see where that connects. It's got a name, like a certain stop. I don't know the name of the stop though. Maybe it's this, it's probably gonna be this interchange up here, I guess. I don't know what's over on this other side. I mean, I'd have to go over the crosswalk. So maybe that's just BTS Nana with a different, let's see. Yeah, maybe it's just a different entranceway. Maybe this is all BTS Nana. But so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess you got 8 different ways you can get out of BTS Nana, the SkyTrain. There's no way I'm gonna try to cross over that. But let's see if this place is open. I think it's the street. Anyway, they do foot massages here. I think it was 300 baht, so about $8. But I mean, again, it's not like a 15 or 20 minute thing. It's like an hour. Like an hour of somebody rubbing your feet, you know, for $8. Can't beat that. Of course, they're not open. That figures. I don't know what time. 10 a.m. Hold on. Here we go. Open daily 9 a.m. I don't know if there is anything around here. What time this one opens at 8:30. Let's see. So 300 baht. Not bad. But I'm trying to find something that's open. I don't see anything that's open yet. I don't know what this chain. I don't know what that chain means. I don't know if that's a stop or that's the name of the business or what. This is the money exchange that I went to. So they've got the best rates as far. So one thing that they do different. So with the U.S. dollar, if you're only exchanging $1 or $2, if you get down to that level, it's 20. I guess if somebody gave somebody a $1 tip, they'd bring it here, and that gives you 26 baht, and then 5, 10, or 20, you get 28 baht. Or maybe that, no, hold on. That's not the amount. That's the current, the type of bill. I told you. So if it's a $1 or $2 bill, you get 26 baht for the currency. If you're giving them a 5, a 10, or a 20, it's 28 baht. And if you got large bills, so like say 50 or 100 baht, and so I had $200. And so large bills, and so they got the best exchange rate. So it was like 31.90 or something. So, and I believe the currency is only worth like 30. Not only, but it is worth like 32.80, if I'm not mistaken. So very, very small fee. Like honestly, that I believe that's like around maybe possibly 1 to 2% for the fee, so not bad. Anyway. So let's see, we got a whole bunch of exchange places on this street. Oh, and a Taco Bell. You know what? I know that would kind of like tide me over for a minute. That omelet wasn't really hitting on anything this morning. And I want something, something a little bit better than let's see, like a 7-Eleven muffin. That's what I'm trying to think. So, let's see, I doubt they're even open. No, the hours are similar to like American hours, but at least I can show you the prices. And I don't know what the quality is, and you can kind of see the prices here. Trying to think if they got anything that's different. So they'll have stuff that you see a lot in Asian countries. It'll say like New York or California, like California style this or something, or New York style. It looks like pretty much any combo is going to be like chips, a drink, and a burrito, or chips, a drink, and taco. It looks like everything comes with chips. And it says you can change it to fries. So chips or fries, it's like $2.59 to $2.89. There were the prices on that. So I'm sure they got a real condensed menu. Like quesadillas, it's like 199 baht. And then here's a Burger King right next to it. So we'll kind of, I don't know, it might be interesting just to see the Burger King prices, I guess. So you're looking at $1.59 for a Whopper. I'm pretty sure that's the meal too, I would think. $2.09 for like a Hawaiian Whopper, something kind of special. Looks like they're open in there, but I don't really want Burger King this morning. There's the Indian restaurant to the side of it. So I do think I'm gonna walk around this little corner. This is the way I took when I was riding on my first grab ride to go to Artist House. We went down to the end of this street and made a left. And I think this must be Petra, or either, and maybe not this next street, but the street that it connects to. That's the Petra Buya or something. I'm pronouncing it way off, but let's see. This must be a construction. I think they're building a hospital or something around here. I think I saw a sign for. And then anytime you see like a big building, it's pretty much like the same way as it is in Hong Kong. It's pretty much like a mall or a combination of different businesses. and they just use it, like whatever the name is. So most of the time I always thought that those were hotels and stuff, but it's just different businesses though. So. Oh, and another thing, a lot of people, they'll have these little decorations and shrines and stuff like that out in front. That's pretty much like to protect the house or like the business. That's what that is. So, see, here's another little smoothie place. So 30 baht. So I paid what, 80 baht at the sit-down restaurant. But if I just wanted a smoothie just to walk with, I could grab something from here for 30 baht. Let's see, Thai massage insurance. This is more like this is probably too high end, but let me see. I don't even think they're open yet. I don't think anything is open. This is what I don't get. It's like 8 o'clock now, I think. I don't have my phone with me. It's charging up, but I want to say it's 8 o'clock already. But that good Lord, that looks high end right there, doesn't it? Imagine going to sleep at night with somebody rubbing your feet. Yeah, not much to see. Not too much going on around here, but it's not too far. I think I'm gonna have way too much time to wait before like the temple's even open though. So might as well walk around, right? It's a pizzeria. For whatever reason, like I have been craving pizza. Like in Hong Kong, I was craving fried chicken of all things, and then I come to Thailand, I'm craving pizza. I know that's weird, but it don't matter. So I'm trying to see what all's down here. I guess this is like a nightclub or maybe a strip club. I don't know. All I know is I ain't going up in it. I don't care about it. Let's see what we got down here. Yeah, this got to be a strip club because let's see, like stuff like that. Asian bistro. This must be a Mexican restaurant. El Guacho. I would be curious, but it's probably high-end Mexican. Or it says steakhouse, Argentina and steakhouse. I was kind of hoping it would be Mexican food. I'd be interested to see what. I'm a big Mexican food person, so I'd be interested to see what that's all about. Looks like this is like a nightclub, maybe. And I don't really care too much for going to a strip club, but if there was like a bar, or a bar in general, that's not really. Yeah, and going back to like just food in general, if it's so if it's been cooked and it's been sitting out forever and ever and ever, you don't know when it was cooked. I don't want to eat that. If I'm gonna eat anything, I want to see them cook it, or at least know that it was cooked. Right. When I ordered it. Okay. I think I was trying to find a place just to get a cheap foot massage, like maybe something even cheaper than that $8. We could find something that's let me go back here and see what all this is. Maybe one of these that's behind, would be cheaper. So here's 300 baht for an hour. So same price, like about. I guess that's around $8, $8.20 is what. I just remember that it said $300, 300 baht for entrance fee to a temple, and it had parentheses $8.20 this morning on Google. So I'm just assuming that's what it is. So 300 baht for an hour. Maybe that's the going rate, So it's looking like $8. This looks kind of neat. It was Indian. friend Donna would probably like some of this stuff. She's all about some Indian food. Let's see. So Donna, if you watch this, I guess I don't know if you can read that. I can't. Maybe I don't even know what it looks like, a mustache over an M, but who knows? Anyway, there's that. And then here's the little shrine that's in the back. It's like a little house, real decorative. They burn incense on that. I don't know what this is, information. Maybe it's just like somebody, I don't know what it is. I'm sure they collect a fee for something. You know what I mean? This is all like erotic barber and massage. New room massage. You know what all this is. Hey, good morning. Thank you. That was an older lady of the night. At least she's happy though. Let's see. And then this must be like a little music venue or something. What's that? Oh no, I have a video. I'm sorry. I don't feel like talking to her. We got a little restaurant here. I don't know what this building is. I think it's like a concert or something maybe. But I don't know. I tell you one thing I haven't seen a lot of is Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts around here. I've noticed that. Alright, so this is a little turn. I don't know if you see that. I'll walk up and see better. Alright. Yeah. Cross over. So this little spot here, okay, it's about like a 5-inch gap, and there was so there's about 3 to 4 scooters coming this way. And I'm riding on with the first guy, you know, and I you know what I mean, I didn't know what to expect and stuff. So anyway, we're going around this curve. I started to get kind of comfortable, so I'm like hand holding the camera and holding on to his jacket with the other hand. And anyway, we made this corner and like ramped here and like bumped this. And then like it kind of like swerved, and then we got like leveled out here. But I was like, whoa, I better hold on. So if you see on the footage where the camera's just hanging real quick, I mean, it's not like, I mean, if I would have fell off right here, I mean, yeah, it would have hurt, but I wouldn't have got killed, you know? Because, I mean, people can't go that fast around this corner. I say that, but you know what I'm saying. It's like maybe 15 to 20, you know, miles an hour probably. But you see the way that guy just did. So, I mean, if I was on the interstate and I fell off, you know, I mean, I'd be dead. I mean, somebody would hit me for one thing. It would be a car behind me. There's more massage, but it's the what you think. That's what I need a name for it. A red light massage, I guess. You know, that's not what I want. I want just a foot massage. Yeah, I see signs that say foot massage, but then it ain't a foot massage. It is something else. I don't need the something else, you know. But anyway, it's pretty much like a street or two over. That sun is coming out now. Look at that. Oh, let's see, Villa Market. Maybe that's a grocery store. I don't know. It's a little bit too far to pick up stuff to bring back, I think. But anyway, I've been putting it off. I need to get back to that hotel now. Surely it's time. You know, by the time I get there, I mean, I'm sure the temple's probably been open for an hour already. So I've been out just trying to video kind of what I've seen so far and like the area and stuff like that. Here's another restaurant. That food looks good too. Everything looks good as far as the food, I think. But I don't know what type of food. Moon restaurant. Maybe Indian. All right, so if I was to give Indian food a chance here, this would probably be it. I mean, the pictures look great. Look really good. Okay. And this is the hotel. Honestly, this was the hotel I was considering staying at, which it would have been a nightmare to probably find it, you know. But once I found it, it's not a bad location. You got a 7-Eleven right there. You know, it's on this main, it's not too far from the Nana BTS, stuff like that. But, you know, at the same time, I think I did better for my first visit here, not knowing what to expect. I feel like I made a better choice staying where I'm at, even though it's, you know, it is like the red light. But I mean, that's where you're gonna find, you know what I mean? That's where you're gonna find the better prices too. It's just like back in Jackson, Mississippi, if you stay, you know, I mean, you can stay at the Hilton, of course, and pay a fortune, or you can come down here, you know, you can pay like a fraction of that. I mean, you can go to like another area that's kind of lesser, you know what I'm trying to get at, right? All right, so this is where I'm at. Okay, this is what I'm looking for here. I don't know how good they're going to do. I may do this before because my feet are killing me. I did a full body, but it's not like, you know, not just feet and stuff like that. Oh man, so these prices are more. So if I just wanted a 30-minute, I could get $250. But if I wanted an hour, it's $400. So, all right, so that's not what I need. And then this must be some kind of hotel. I don't know what erotica, barbershop, and massage, Brazilian shave. Maybe that's what the hair that's getting cut. You know what I mean? Oh, brother, falafel. So this is, man, I guess this is like Indian, like the Indian area. I'm sure that's a hotel with probably every room probably got eight beds together and stuff. Anyway. Okay, so I did stop and look at that sign just out of curiosity. I saw head massage, right? And I was like, well, this is the Indian district. So yeah, it's an Indian head massage. I was like, man, shoot, I could go for that. I mean, there ain't nothing dirty about that, you know. I was like, I can go to sleep. Somebody, you know, doing a scalp massage, you know, like rubbing your scalp and stuff. And if they did that for 15 or 20 minutes, I don't know, they probably do it for 30, I would think. But I don't know what the price was, but, you know, I wouldn't mind having that done. A little cafe, small. This is like New Orleans style right there. Like, you got 3 feet, we're going to put a business right there. Oh, man. Yeah, so if I come back this next time, one thing about the location of that, so this is Soy 11. So that Holiday Inn, I'm not a big nightclub person, but if somebody was to, you know, was wanting to hit up some clubs and stuff like that, this, you know, it's on this street. And you got a good massage place, like actual massage place at the end. This is some huge hotel. Maybe apartment or condo complex, I don't know. I'm sure it's all the same. They probably rent rooms and have condos there, I would think. There's a garbage truck or recycling truck, one of the two. Looks like that's recycling. Alright. More hotels. Yes, this must be, Soy 11 must be the nightclub area. Dance club, nightclub. Not really, probably not go-go bar and stuff like that, but you know, if you go like 2 streets over, then you're at all that. And then if you go on the street where the hotel is I stayed, you got about 4 or 5 like more like ladyboy type clubs. And then you got a few, I guess they're women, I don't know. You know what I mean? I didn't really like stare and try to figure it out. But a good general thing to think about is to just assume everybody is a lady boy. Just assume that and you'll be alright. So here's more. Again, 1 hour, $3.50. It's like, come on now. Why can't there be cheaper prices? Here's another one, $3.50. And that's Thai massage right there. That's the best way to describe it. They're gonna be on top of you, you laying on the floor, and they're gonna bend you in places you didn't think would bend. Let's see, here's a, oh, this is kind of cool. See, this is what I like, just going down these little side streets, you know? You don't know what you're gonna find. This even says traditional massage, no happy ending. At least that's a good sign, right? Like, I want just the foot massage. Let's see what we got, $3.50. And that's another thing, maybe I don't need an hour, you know? Kind of push for time too. I do want to get a little foot massage, so 30 minutes is good. So that's $2.50. And then that'd be a little bit cheaper too, I guess. So, let's see, breakfast. Okay, they got little smoothie ice cream things here. That looks good. Tell you what, I may eat breakfast here tomorrow. Let's see if they got a menu I can look at. Okay, so this is more like traditional American breakfast. So 300 baht, so about $8. You get, I mean, good Lord, that's a lot of stuff. And this place is called Breakfast Story. So there's that. I'm not gonna go through the whole menu, but yeah. Yeah, so 3 egg omelet, and that looks good. You got toast and looks like potato wedges with it. That's $2.60. Yeah, if you just want like pancakes, that's $1.50. And then like a full stack of 4 pancakes, which this would be enough to get me full. And you got egg breakfast, $2.50. So this will probably be where I eat tomorrow. That's real nice. See y'all in the morning. Tomorrow morning. I've already eaten, but I said this gotta be a good place around here to eat breakfast, you know. But this looks good, real good. So, yeah, really good. First thing in the morning. See y'all. Okay, see you. Right, take care. Bye-bye. Good morning. Okay, and then they open from, looks like 7 o'clock. Here's the hours. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll stop in and get some pancakes. Start the day. Even though that's kind of filling. Yeah. Let's see. It looks like a car coming in behind me. Where is this place? I see Nuru stuff. I don't want a Nuru massage. I just want to get my feet rubbed. It seems like, why is it so hard, you know, to find that here? But I don't. This must be a hotel or something, maybe. Anyway, and this is the back. So this must be where they put the garbage. Yeah, of course, there's garbage. So this must be where they put the garbage and all that kind of stuff. But that place looked really clean on the inside for breakfast. I saw some of the food that other people were eating. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be what I do tomorrow. So. Let's see. So two pancakes, and I could probably just add some bacon to it. It'll probably be less than 200 baht. It'll probably be closer to maybe like 180 or 190 baht, I would think. And then, so that's not bad at all. I don't have my little flip chart to tell you how much that is, but. Anyway, it's not much. So I'll do that tomorrow, and that's probably equivalent of like $5. But it's like they'll make some fresh pancakes right in front of me, or you know what I mean, in the kitchen, bring them to me. Everything will be fresh at least. And they had like some blueberry syrup on the table. I was like, yeah, this looks good. So I'll start my day with that. Oh, here we go, a Mexican restaurant. I don't know if this is high end. Let's find out. I would be curious to compare. And it kind of looks more like a bar. I'm not a big Mexican breakfast type person, but yeah, I am curious to see what Mexican food is like here. Okay, so let's see, tacos, desserts, dips, brunch. I may just get like 2 chicken tacos or something like that. So it looks like 2 times 220. So what, this one is probably a little bit more. Yeah, this is more high end, I think. So I might even pass on this one, just because. I mean, it's not that it doesn't look good. It looks good, but it also looks maybe like high end as well. And I don't need anything high end. So, you know, I just want something that tastes good, and preferably cheap. So here's a little side alleyway, but it's obvious cars coming through here too. So let's see what we got. Alright, so it's like the entrance way to some business or something. Another massage. I don't know where you even go. Oh, it says private property, so back here, so apparently this is like maybe government stuff or office stuff. Let's see, open 10. I wonder if they got the price. I'm kind of shopping around too. I think it's all about the same though. So 1 hour foot, 300 here. There's a woman inside, but I don't think they're gonna be open yet. I don't even know what time it is. And then Thai massage, oil massage, 400. That's not bad for an hour. But anyway, or maybe it's something different. Maybe that's oil on the feet. I don't know. This says body lotion 6. I don't know what that means. But anyway. All right. I may just check back, because that other place, it looked like it opened at about 8:30. Of course, I don't know what time it is. I'm kind of lost without a phone. You know, like I use it for, you know, everything. You know, like telling the time, my calculator. You know, I bought this little calculator thinking I'm gonna sit there and you know, figure out the exact prices for stuff. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, that's silly. You know, like I just need to round it. You know, so I got a little flip in my little notebook, and I put down like what $5 was, what $10, 20, you know, 30, 50, you know, that sort of thing. That way I can just kind of, I see a price, I can, you know, kind of round it. I mean, if focus this back in. There we go. That's another thing. I hadn't really been checking to make sure things are focused. So here's a Starbucks right here. This is Ara Hotel, something like that. So that's cool to know. Again, I don't really remember which street I was on, or am on. No, thank you. That's okay. Let's see, move across there. Yeah, I think this is like, yeah, this is soy 11 still. So I've been here for a few days now. So I kind of got, you know, I got my bearings enough around the area that, you know, I need to go to. You know, I know how to get to the hotel. As long as I'm at a reasonable distance to it. I mean, everybody ready to give you a ride here. So that's one thing. If wherever you stay, if it's not a place where there's a lot of tuk-tuks or motorbikes or vans or cars, taxis, if you need to find that, the best thing to do would be to go to like a big hotel, because they're gonna be waiting on you. So hold on, this will tell me at least, I don't know what time it says the hours, but this is open, so that tells me whatever the opening hours is, it's at least that time. So I don't know. All right, I don't know what time. I don't see any signage now. Maybe that was on the back of the sign. But I don't know. I've walked around enough today. I ain't even got to the temples yet. I've already probably walked 3 miles, you know. But I will come down to this, that'll be like in my little adventure, you know. Even though it's a little bit of a distance, I kind of don't even care. It's like dirt cheap. I know it's going to taste good. And the place where I can get the foot massage. So I may wake up about 8 o'clock tomorrow and walk down here, have the breakfast. I'll be kind of catching the tail end of the breakfast. And then I'll walk back, probably get a foot massage, and maybe something light. Like I might even try like a taco from here from Taco Bell, just to, you know what I mean. It is kind of high. I think it's kind of expensive. But let's see what this foot massage 300. All these places, they don't open up, so like, oh, this says 9. I don't know. It's all 300 baht anywhere you go. I call myself shopping around, right? There's no place cheaper. It seemed like they'd be wanting to be competitive on those prices, but all right. So this is a hotel they're building. So that's what that is. I thought it was a hospital. I thought it was all signs for hospital being built, but it wasn't. There's 7-Eleven. Which I've not bought anything from 7-Eleven since I've been here.
Taxi, sir?
I'd considered, maybe getting like some stomach medicine or headache medicine, but the thing is, if I don't recognize the brand, I sure can't read the writing on the package. And like nothing on most of the packaging is in English, like nothing. So it's kind of, you don't know exactly what you're buying. I definitely don't want to buy like birth control medicine and thinking it's headache medicine or something. It seemed like you kind of figure it out, like Pepto-Bismol would look like Pepto-Bismol, but I don't know if they even know what Pepto-Bismol is here. I need to get some kind of stomach medicine in advance, just in case, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so this place still isn't, oh no, hold on, this ain't I thought this was a massage place. Yeah, I'm gonna see if they want 300 baht for an hour. I wonder how much just a half hour is. There's 300 baht for an hour, best massage. They open at 11. Let's see. This one's still open. Alright. That's 10 a.m. Let's see, he's open? Okay, yeah, let's do it. Okay, so I don't know if this is actual a music store or what this is. Let's see, one guy, he's over here playing on this thing. Maybe this is, this guy he's a Luther. And he makes these. Okay, that tells me enough right there. I don't have enough in the budget. You know what I mean? If I fell in love with something he makes, I could never buy it. So, all right, here we go, bookstore. Awesome. But again, like that, just seeing that, something you normally don't see, or this, it's like little folding bikes. Man, look how small that is. Like, well, it's not too small, I guess. But still, you don't see that every day, like on the side of the street, a little folding electric e-bike. And all right, this is. Oh yes, here we go. Let's do this. Now you get it. Open door, hold hand over sensor. Yeah. Oh, it's air conditioned too. That's good. Okay. Oh man. See, this would be cool. I don't know the prices. But this is sort of the stuff I'm after. Like the photography, art book type stuff. I would love to have this like personal collection probably. But let me see. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, it's like old time photography stuff. I don't know how I guess I need to find out about the prices and stuff. Okay, so it looks like it's got it broken down. So photography, graphic novels. This is going to be on the 3rd floor. And this is kind of what you got here. If I had my book scanning, if I had Wi-Fi and I could pull up the book scanning app, I would be in here all day. Like seriously. Like from open to close, maybe even the next day open to close. You know, scanning everything to see if there's anything that would have potential profit, you know. But I'm sure if I thought about it, other people thought about it too. And you have to consider the shipping. So if you buy a lot of stuff, you know, how are you gonna get it back? You know what I mean? You're gonna have to go to a shipping company to do that. You can't just, you know, you can only pack so many books in a carry-on, or I'm pretty sure you're gonna get flagged as far as let's see this. Let's see, talking about stealing books. I guess they've had that happen. Okay, so there's our 3rd floor. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so we're going to and again, this the photography section might actually be more of just the how to take a picture. But oh, it feels so good up here, like air conditioner everywhere. So I kind of remember some of the titles on the mangas that might be rare and out of print. And I know the little letters to look for as far as the real valuable ones, but I don't see any of those. Those are more like kind of dirty books, to be honest with you. So I doubt they would have them here. Oh, it's definitely going to be good just to sit down up in here. And I guess I could check to see if I do have a Wi-Fi signal, then everything changes, you know. I could scan all the, you know, books and stuff here. And I thought this was a coffee shop too. Maybe it's next door. Or I didn't see any coffee shop. But so I'm not really seeing a lot of hardback photography books either. I see these, but I don't know. Again, I don't know if, you know, any of them are. I hate to buy a gigantic book that I could have, you know, that's going to be an ordeal to get back home, that I could have just ordered on eBay for $10, you know. So but anyway, so I'm gonna check out the books here, and then this is a little small section for photography type books, but I see a whole bunch of books on the counters and stuff. So anyway. So I know I'm in Thailand, and I'm gonna get a lot of people like saying like, why did you go all the way around the world to eat at someplace you could have ate like in your own city? But I don't care. I needed like some just Western fast food on my stomach. Like I need to know exactly what it's gonna taste like and everything else. You know, like I just need something on my stomach right now without a mystery of, is this going to be good? Is that going to be good? You know, that sort of thing. So I'm at the Taco Bell, and it's good. I don't know if you can see, but that's the entire menu. There's not much. It's like tacos, soft taco, crunchy taco. You got supreme option of each. You can get fried chicken, you know, meat, which, I mean, they got that in America. So there's nothing really outside of America except for a California burrito. And that's pretty much just like a burrito supreme with chicken in it, I believe. It might have guacamole in it too. But yeah, a California burrito at a Mexican place, a Mexican restaurant would have guac, so that makes sense. All right, and as far as prices, this, so I've got one, I didn't really go too in depth, like with ordering a lot. I didn't want a lot of food, I just want something, you know, solid for now. Having trouble focusing because of the light, but so a crunchy taco was 79 baht, And let me get my flip chart. I can tell you exactly how much all this is. So 79 baht, that's roughly around $2. Okay. And then a California burrito was $1.79, and that's basically about $6. So I think I'm at about a little less than $8 for a crunchy taco, and then like a burrito supreme. So it's kind of on par with American prices, but anyway. Oh, I guess I talked about earlier. I couldn't get a Wi-Fi signal outside of Wat Pho, and anyway, it's kind of aggravating too. And it's really nobody's fault. It's just because there's so many people. So I booked the scooter ride. I'm thinking, all right, I got this planned out. You know, I went inside where there's a coffee shop on the grounds of Wat Pho, and I booked the Grab ride while I had Wi-Fi there. So then I meet the only way to meet the scooter driver for Grab was to go outside of the temple. So by leaving outside, I didn't have Wi-Fi anymore. So then I'm stuck. You know, I'm like stuck outside. Supposedly the driver was there in 5 minutes, but I never did see him. I saw somebody drive up that kind of looked like he was looking for somebody, but I don't know if he was or not. But all I know is on the Grab app, it said unable to take pets. So apparently he just canceled it for, you know what I mean, didn't want to penalize me or him. So whatever. So, hold on, food's ready. She just now started. So there's only one worker in here. She's the cashier and making the food. They don't. Well, of course, there's not a lot of people that probably eat here either. I wouldn't think so. That's super nice lady though. But and so I couldn't get the Grab ride. Kapkun crop. Oh, yes, ma'am. Please, hot sauce, just regular. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So the hot sauce, they give you like a long pack. I don't know if it's going to taste the same. We're about to find out. But I'm sure the ingredients are about the same. All right, so going back to not being able to get home, you know, back to the hotel with the Grab. So the option is to take a taxi, and you know, you're on a meter, and it was a long distance, and it was the unknown factor. How much is it going to cost? And then I'll see the tuk-tuks ready to go, you know, and I'm like, all right. So I'd show them on the map where I need to go, and they're like, the first guy's like 800 baht. I'm like, there's no way I'm paying that. No way. You know, I paid basically 80 baht on the scooter, you know. In a luxury car or luxury van on Grab, it was only 300. So I'm like, there's no way I'm paying that. Finally he goes 500 baht, and I'm like, no, that's still too high. And so I start walking off, and then another guy approached me, and he's like, I'll take you all the way to the hotel for 400. I'm like, okay, so that's like the luxury option for Grab. I just want to get home at this point. I'm all hot, I'm sunburned, I'm feeling feverish. I'm like, I just need to get home, you know, or back to the hotel and lay down, you know. I was exhausted. So I was like, sure. I hate to come off as like a rude American to these people, but it's like, you know, when you're starting to feel sick and you're frustrated, you know, it's like, you know, I don't mean to be rude, but I just need to get back home, get back to the hotel and lay down, you know. I don't know a nice way to say it, but, you know, it's like I just need to get back, you know, and like I don't want to be ripped off trying to get back. But you say 400, that's cool, let's do it, let's go. And so I gave him the 400. I got on the tuk-tuk, and you know, it wasn't fun at all on the tuk-tuk. Mainly because I was frustrated about not being able to get the Grab ride back, and there's no air circulating coming in, and it was just. And you can't really get in between the traffic, you know, like a scooter would. So the tuk-tuk for me is not, I don't know, it's nothing special. I would never take it again, you know, if I had any other option. But so now I'm going to eat the Taco Bell, and then I'm going to go to, there's a SkyTrain, that's the above ground subway. And it may take me a minute to figure it out, but that's okay. You know, I had to use it to get to the hotel. It's just buying the ticket and knowing where to go, but it's pretty much just follow the crowd. Everybody's kind of, you know what I mean. You just got to make sure you're going in on the right direction. So anyway, there's a bookstore I'm checking out. It's about 2 bus stops and then a 5-minute walk, and it's on this main Sukhumvit road, so it's kind of impossible to get lost. If let's just say I don't find it, I could either take the BTS back or it's a 33-minute walk, but I'm trying to avoid that in the heat.